Hello, we are back with Terra Nullius, going into our last hour here, and we're going to find out what is in this giant pit. So, what we see is we get the replay, right, of Ari dropping the light rock down there, and Calvitas leaning down and going, hello. And this time we follow the rock. Instead of getting a shot of their faces, we follow the rock, and it just kind of goes down. It goes down for a while. This rock just like falls down, and it's just
how many seconds does it take?
It takes about like 8 seconds.
Interesting.
It's not very deep.
I mean, well, that's pretty deep.
That's pretty deep.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, never mind.
4,
I was thinking something else.
5,
It's like
6,
10 plus 20 plus
7,
30 plus 40.
8.
Jose, we could literally like look up how many feet that is based on like
It's
how many
whatever
seconds that
8
is per grab.
factorial is, I think.
That's not it.
But what happens is, right, we get that very
right.
long shot of the thing that's falling, and we see all you can see on the side, Ari, is like the it's like a kind of like carved out tunnel, just kind of like straight down. It's not like completely symmetrical or anything like that, but it's basically more or less straight down. And all along the sides are inlaid graves, tombs, it's like a catacomb. So it's this giant tunnel down which, on like carved into the sides of the rock, is just tomb upon tomb upon tomb upon tomb. And the rock finally hits, and you can see just barely, if you really squint your eyes, there's something at the very, very bottom that it like kind of landed on, and the sound it makes is kind of like it's not like a clink of like rock on rock. It's like the clink of like some other, you're not exactly sure what it is, but some other material. It doesn't make the sound that you think it would make. Whatever it lands on.
0.8 kilometers.
That's pretty far.
I was wrong. I was thinking backwards.
And
Whoa, that's really deep.
It's like half a mile.
yeah. So what happens is it hits whatever it hits at the very bottom. It's very hard to tell at that point because it's so far down. And then the light kind of like just goes out. And I mean, that shouldn't happen. You should still be able to see it. But then suddenly the light returns, and now it's purple, and then suddenly it's swirling around, and the light, this purple vortex of light is just like suddenly just like reaching, snaking its way upward, and we see you guys' faces, like your eyes widen. What do you do?
I'm not near this.
Back.
Say it again.
I want to take a couple steps back.
Sure.
Calvitas gets up. He like jumps up and he just runs right back and kind of hides right behind.
So both of you make
Hey,
a
that's where I'm
dexterity
hiding.
saving throw.
Oh,
No, yeah, Ari and Calvitas make a dexterity saving throw
Why?
because it's going very quickly up the shaft.
would I get advantage on this because of like
Danger sense, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's
Oh,
what
do
it's
I
made
just
for.
roll dexterity twice?
Oh, I'm good.
No, just do a dexterity save. It should automatically put in both the rolls.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I'm good.
Hey. Well,
Yeah, I think both of you are fine. But fine in this instance means taking half damage. So
Whoa.
let's see. Let's see how much this is gonna do.
As long as they don't die.
So you're both are gonna take half of whatever this is.
Okay, that's not bad.
So you take 5 damage as this swirling vortex of light and energy kind of like swirls up. It goes up into a pillar. And suddenly it's like a scene from the movie, right? Where like, suddenly everyone on the island knows where we are and what's happening, sort of a situation. Suddenly there's just like pillar of purple light that's just arcing up into the air, and it stays there for a good 20 seconds.
The Avatar is alive.
Right, it's that scene, right? And what are you guys doing while it's just
Would
kind
I
of
have detected? Do I detect any magic from it as it's coming up?
Oh, you certainly do now. It wasn't within 30 feet before,
Right.
but now it definitely is.
So what kind of magic am I
Right.
sensing from it?
It is necromantic.
Oh shoot, y'all!
I think Darius, or I think Calvius looks at it and he's like kind of ready. This is Muckweedle and Shield, and he's a little mad at this point.
I think Ari wants to ready her arrow, like get it out.
I think at that point, might as well just roll initiative for everybody.
Okay, I'm going
As,
to.
as this is going into the sky, Toity, who's like back with Buck, probably has yelled, "What did you do?"
And I think Calvius is like, this could be an opportunity.
Sure. So what happens
That
is...
is a 12, actually. Need to figure out why it's not adding.
Ah, exactly average.
Dang it. I forgot to click my. Ugh! I didn't click again.
Oh, it doesn't look like the turn order was up anyway.
It was blank. Anyway, so it's fine, but...
Mine's a 12, actually. I need to figure out how to fix the stuff with the,
Okay.
What's it called? I don't know if it'll matter.
What'd you get, Darius?
11. Puberty!
The puberty episode.
Sounds good. I will put that in. Give me just a moment as I figure out how many of these are on the map.
How many?
Yeah, why would the DM give us one big thing when he knows that we're good at fighting one single big thing?
Mm-hmm. The one time I did that didn't work well.
What
Well,
about
the time you did that, we ran away.
It's fair. It's fair. I'm talking about the Ochug, the big tentacle thing, not the beholder, but that also counts.
Oh, shit.
The weird like tentacle monster that you like had with dissonant whispers had get like 1 million tax opportunity.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Oh yeah, him.
That
I did
awesome.
absolutely nothing to help. I think is that the one that I did nothing. I feel
that
like I'm
the
pretty sure I
same-
did not hit them at all.
That was in the same place.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
it was
like,
in the
this
flush
is-
cavern.
I'm pretty sure this is a scene from Mortal Kombat. Just saying. Like, I'm pretty sure that thing that went into the air, that necromantic energy, is like actually like a tower of souls, just spinning into the air.
Oh man, so we're not fighting a dragon?
You're not fighting a dragon. I'm sorry.
Dang it.
I've planned this one for a little while, but I kind of changed it around a little bit. I ended up going with my original idea, Emily.
I was about to say.
No, yeah, I had an
okay.
idea, and then I second guessed myself, and then I just ended up going with the initial idea. So
Sure, Caleb. Let everybody believe.
that's
that. I know the
exactly
truth.
what happened.
Okay.
That's exactly what I told you. I said I had an idea, and then I second guessed myself.
Sure, that's
I'm
definitely
curious
what
what
you
the
said.
That is
second guess-
definitely what I said.
Like, I'm
You just
curious
didn't hear
what
me.
the other idea was.
I didn't have the other idea. Was not having that idea.
Oh,
Dang it, I'm so sad now.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to fight a dragon.
just send a dragon at your players next time you play to get your itch. Just
Yeah,
do it.
there you go.
But I want to fight a dragon, because that's what Ari's good at.
But I want an Oompa Loompa now, Daddy. I want an Oompa Loompa.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
doing that almost too well.
Emily, if there is ever a theater group that does that play in your area, please try out. You're probably too old, but still.
If you do that, we will make a trip to Atlanta and watch it.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
pretty much.
Yep.
No, it's fine. You can get all my theatrical stylings for free every Thursday night.
It's true. It's true. Okay. So, let's see what this initiative order is looking like.
Excellent. I love being slow.
Looks like it's Ghosty's turn first.
Ghosty.
So what happens is you see all of these like dark shadows like make their way out of the purple cloud, right? And then you see 3 other shapes that look like kind of like ancestral warriors. So all of these look like fire genasi. They look like spectral fire genasi. And like the one that you're kind of assuming is like the leader sort of a thing is like some sort of ancient like tribal king. It looks like it looks like they're wearing a cloak that's very similar to the one Toidy's wearing. It's almost like and like a scepter and like crown, very similar to the one like that Toidy had. Like it's kind of eerily familiar. The situation. And then you see his like 2 spectral like bodyguards that are standing beside him as well. And they're surrounded by like these other tribal warriors. And I think what happens is the first thing that happens is this ghost king basically like yells out in fire genasi, which you wouldn't be able to understand except for Toidy can. In the language of the flame people, he says, "Who disturbs my slumber?" And then he just like flies over to attack, I think, Ari, because she's kind of standing in the center there. So
'Twasn't me.
So I guess I said ready in action, but I guess that wouldn't count.
yeah, that's why I had you roll initiative. Yeah, because it all kind of happened pretty quickly here. Yep. So
Fine.
let me double check. Let's see, how far away is everybody? Perfect.
Not far away enough.
Nope. So, the Ghost King is... He's going to use Horrifying Visage. So basically what happens is he comes up to Ari, and then like it looked like just like a normal guy at first, right? Like except he's transparent. And then suddenly his flesh just like melts away in this like horrifying like rotting, and everyone like you're just like transfixed by the horror of this. So everybody make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Wait, including me?
Everyone, yep.
Okay.
Nope.
Wisdom?
Mm-hmm. You are frightened for 1 minute.
I have advantage against being frightened. Wait, let me make sure that's right. Yep, I have advantage against being frightened. Which might work out in my favor.
Yep.
Yep. So you 2 succeed. Raya failed. Calvitas?
Give me 1 sec. I actually might have advantage against this
Okay.
too. Actually, I might not be able to be frightened because if we remember, a certain barbarian of ours.
I think you got that like,
I
the
wasn't
level
sure if that was
after,
just-
though.
Yeah, I wasn't sure when I got it.
Because if I remember right, it was like 4 levels behind 10 is when you said.
Is it fear you said?
Yeah, frightened.
I can't find it.
What are you looking for?
Well, how about you make the save just in case you automatically succeed
Yeah.
anyway?
Yeah.
If it matters, and we can look it up.
Right.
You said it was a wisdom?
Yep. DC 13 wisdom save.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, it doesn't look
continue
like-
searching.
Yeah, well,
Right.
I'll just assume not for now, and then I'll figure out.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. So, would you mind rolling a D4 for me, Calvitas? You age 10 years.
What?
Do I have to do that?
Nope. You didn't fail by more than 5. So Darius visibly ages 10 years.
What?
No. Oh
I
my
think you-
god.
What kind of
I
magic
think
is
when
that?
do I realize
I
this?
believe it's still necromantic.
Do I realize this, that I've aged 10 years?
Yeah. You can feel
Dari-
it. So
so
right,
Cal-
like it's that whole like you had that vigor, you had that like, oh, it's great being young again, and then suddenly you feel the creeping effects of age, and you're like, oh no, not again.
So I think he feels it, and he just screams, "Not again!"
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you both are frightened for 1 minute. So I believe you can't
It is.
can't move closer voluntarily to the target.
We can't move willingly closer to the source of fear, and then we have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within line of sight.
There you go. So let me go ahead and add this into the turn order here. So frightened. So that's, let's see, 1 minute would be 10 rounds.
Yeah, it's so long. Sorry, Ari, you're on your own.
I'm not. I'm here.
And
So
are
he's,
you
like,
going to
in
be
the
getting
background?
closer?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You boys are just like, no, I'm going to.
I can talk to him.
Okay.
I can
Well,
say,
true.
dude, chill.
There's nothing about being frightened. I don't have anything about being frightened. Even Calvitas,
Calvitas Prime.
intended. Yeah. Calvitas Prime, I like that. Cal Prime. We'll call him Cal here and Calvitas in the long one. In Prime.
Okay, cool. So that's his turn. That's what he does on his turn first. So next we got all these little shadow people. So they're gonna go. They're gonna start. Come on. Here we go. Oh no. I don't think it has the right.
Oh, okay, no. At 6th level is when it is. While I'm raged, I can't be frightened. Starting 6th level.
Of course.
Oh, hello, friend.
Technically, none of them are flanking.
One is for me.
Oh, I didn't see those. Forgot about those. And those.
Dang, you really just want to kill Ari today, don't you?
Pretty much.
You gotta get that cloak away from you somehow. Even if you prize it from your cold dead hand.
Seriously?
Yeah. So there's a pillar in the way over there, or else I would have flanked Darius. But yeah. Okay. So they're all gonna make attacks. What time of the day is this?
It's 10 a.m.
Okay, cool. So you can visibly see that the shadows aren't liking this daylight. So they're gonna have disadvantage on their attack rolls. So that
Good.
means they just have regular attacks for Ari. So 1, 2, 3 attacks on Ari. That just are regular rolls.
Suck it.
And then 2 attacks on Calvitas, which are have disadvantage. That failed. And then 1 attack on Raya with disadvantage as well. Now, if they hit Raya with disadvantage,
That'd be impressive.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So all these shadows are kind of flailing ineffectively. They're just like kind of like scouring away from the light, like ah. Ari Armani.
Help. Yeah. No, she hates this.
I think
Not about this.
I think when Darius notices that the shadows don't like the light, or when Cal does rather, I think when he notices that, he goes like, "Ha! I know how that feels. One good thing about this cursed body."
So
Says
yeah.
this out loud?
Yes, without thinking about it.
Yeah. So I think Ari's gonna
Okay.
drop her longbow and take out her short swords. So now that I have 2 attacks, I can attack twice with one, and then without my dex modifier with the other. Correct?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna attack the one. I'm gonna attack the shadow actually. That's in front of me.
Okay.
That's next to the ghost
Sure.
person. I'm gonna attack him first.
I believe that is a hit.
Now wait. We keep going back to this, and I keep forgetting.
So you have 3 attacks now?
Right. No,
So-
but I mean, but we used to say. So now that I have 3 attacks, should I just roll again for the
Right,
one
so
without
these
the
2
dex?
would be, yeah, right, these 2 would be the regular attacks, and then the other one would be the one without the dex modifier, right? That's the simplest way to do it.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so then both of those hit.
Yep.
10. But what if I want to hit him without my dex modifier 1?
Then you can say that, I guess. We can just assume otherwise until you say specifically.
Okay, because I know that these things don't have. I mean, this is me metagaming this a little bit, but I know that they don't have a huge. I know they don't have a ton of hit points. So, all right. So
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
don't know
roll
that.
the other one without my dex. So that is 5. So 15. 15
Okay.
kill him.
Yeah, give me a second. It looks like I don't actually have, let's see. How much was it?
15.
Yep,
Or,
that
I'm
is
sorry.
just enough to kill him.
Sweet. Okay, and then I want to turn around
Kill a
and
dead person.
and I want to slash at the. I want to take another attack at the
Oh,
one.
wait, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna double
Sure.
check if it has resistance on anything.
Okay.
Yes, they do. Unfortunately, you don't have magical weapons, so it's not enough to kill him.
Dang it. Okay, fine. Then I'll just slash at him again. Okay,
So how much did
20.
you did 15,
I did 15,
and
and
then
now
it would be 7,
and now 6.
so 3.
so
So
that's
not still not enough to kill him. Yeah.
Dang it! Oh, that's so frustrating because I'm rolling really well.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Okay, is that your turn then?
Yeah.
Okie dokie, Tweety.
I'm going to come up, kind of yelling and saying, "No, please, sir, we meant no disrespect." Talking to the king, coming right here. does he respond?
You can make a persuasion check. What is your exact intent? What do you want him to do?
I want them to stand down because we do not mean to. I don't want to fight them because I want to figure out who this guy is because he has my cape.
Right. So that just getting him to stand down by just saying that and waving your hands is going to be incredibly difficult, but you can try.
Well, I just want to make. I just want to believe. Okay, let me. I want to make him believe we did mean to disrespect. We didn't mean to wake him from his slumber because he came up to ask me who woke me from.
Yeah, go ahead and make a roll.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Plus 10. Plus
How do you
10
have-
helps
How do you have plus 10 to persuasion?
because I double my proficiency bonus with expertise.
That's pretty lit.
That's 4 plus 6. That's plus 10.
This is looking like our level 10 rolls now.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
It's when you start rolling in the 30s without getting a crit is when I'll be
Yeah.
like. Yeah. So I think he hesitates at the very least. Like, so you say specifically like, we didn't mean to awaken you from your slumber, that sort of thing.
We meant no disrespect.
Yeah, we'll see what he does on his turn, but
And also, you're wearing the same cape and crown as him.
it's
so-
true. I mean, yeah, I don't think he noticed you before, so it's definitely a thing.
I'm glad I'm wearing that because this is what they use for diplomats and stuff like that.
It's true. All right, Calvitus.
okay. I'm frightened. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So what do I do?
You just can't move closer to Ghost King.
Yeah.
And then if you are attacking and he's in your line of sight, you get disadvantage.
Well, I guess I'm technically facing the other way around.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm going to be facing the other. I'm not going to attack the person behind me because then it's right. That would be not line of sight then if we weren't facing him.
As long as you're not
Right.
facing him. Well, I don't think that's how it works, honestly. I think it's just...
Because if it wouldn't matter if he could see us because we're the ones who are frightened. So if we can't see
Mhm.
him, would it affect us?
I think
That's
so.
what I
Let
wasn't
me look up what specifically like a line of sight means, because I think that just means within like your token has a clear like path
Okay,
between each other. In which case, it wouldn't matter which way you're facing. It's just
right.
Which would make sense.
yeah. And I think that's how I'm going to roll it now because I can't find it. So I believe. Yeah, Calvitus is still technically within his line of sight. Just barely.
All right. So what happens since I'm in his?
So you get disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay. Can I still enter rage?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think Calvitus is angry, albeit a little terrified.
You're angry that you're scared.
Yes. Says, no, this is stupid, and he's mad about the fact that he's now 10 years older.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah.
How old was
so,
Darius before?
I guess dwarves are like I think dwarves are technically like normally around their 50s. I think Darius was probably a bit young for a dwarf, so probably
Like 40s?
yeah. So he's probably up to his 50s now.
Yeah, sure. Which, yeah, aging 10 years is a little bit less significant for a dwarf, but...
Yeah. So he's going to swing temperance at the guy right here.
The guy, like, yeah, right there, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's right. You guys couldn't understand me when I said we mean no disrespect.
Yeah, he was
It's
speaking
true.
in a different
We
language.
couldn't.
Yeah, Ari probably sees you like walk up right next to her and not do anything.
Be like,
and
hi,
she's like, what the heck?
Say something in a different language.
Uh,
Janai, Janai!
Does it hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
both of them hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think
And are
he
we- Yeah, go ahead.
he uses extra attack to attack him again.
Mhm.
So just 2 rapid slashes at this guy.
No, wait.
Oh,
So we didn't.
Wait.
I don't know if we ever decided that that was the same for Calvitas. I don't think we ever made that precedence yet.
Especially since he's currently rolling with disadvantage.
what do you mean?
I thought you were rolling with disadvantage because
He
you're
is,
in line of
yeah.
sight.
Because you're
Yeah.
through in line of sight of him. Yeah, so he had to do it like that
You
anyway.
would have had
Yeah.
to roll. Yeah.
So yeah, this one you epically fail. So you probably just like slash Temperance up against the pillar as the
Okay,
shadow
yeah.
dodges out of the way.
But what were you saying? You weren't sure if we established what?
So when Ari rolls, usually we have it where both of the rolls that it makes are her attacks. So that 16 and a 21 were like her first 2
yeah,
attacks. But obviously we can't do that in this situation anyway because you have to have roll with a disadvantage. So
Right.
okay, cool. So
Now,
you do slash into it, but
Yeah,
But he
1.
takes a full 6 damage though, because it's a magical item, right?
yep. Yeah, so it seems to be effective. You slash Temperance into it.
Yeah.
So that's what you do. Just go into rage and do this.
Yeah, and rage, I believe. Yeah. Yep.
Cool. All right. It is the spectral bodyguards' turns. So they haven't gotten an order to cease and desist yet.
They might soon.
Oh, Tweety, ever the optimist.
I have a rod of friggin' rulership.
I think it's just a rod of rulership. I don't know about the friggin' part.
That's Toity's.
Right. Trody's embellishment.
magic.
So
It's the Irish version.
right.
The
The friggin' rulership.
It'd be funny if I did something like Toity's cousin if I ever had to roll up a new character.
Oh man, that would be something.
No,
All right.
not again. Both of you guys doing the accents with each other again.
Oh, I'm so sad you missed that, Caleb. It was hilarious. I wish it had recorded right.
Mm-hmm. So, looks like these specters also have sunlight sensitivity.
Nice.
Need some sunscreen.
Yeah, seriously. But both of them are going to attack Ari, but with regular rolls because they have advantage, but they also have disadvantage.
Just get to my turn.
Ooh, this is a good song for this.
So one of them
okay,
hits
so
then.
one hit.
Yep. So make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution.
I should have given.
Oh crap!
All right, your hit point maximum is reduced by 11 hit points until
What?
the creature finishes a long rest. So even if Raya heals you, you
crap.
can't get more than what you have right now.
Okay, so. Okay.
So mark
now
down somewhere what your actual hit point maximum is, and then just change it.
Okay, so then does my hit points go down to that too? Like. 'Cause...
Oh wow! Suddenly Ari has 1,000,000 hit points.
Oh, sorry. No,
That's
no.
okay. It just looked
It's
really
just-
strange on the screen.
Here, I'll put it. Oh, I'll put it under temporary hit points.
That works. Raya. See?
So wait, do my hit points go down to 38 then? Since
Yeah.
That's my max.
Yep.
Okay, so I turn to this one behind me, and I cast Sacred Flame because it's not an attack roll, so I don't have to have any sort of disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So it needs to make a dex save,
Sure.
and I'm hoping that radiant damage hits it more because it's necrotic stuff. Nope.
So they succeed.
Par for the course.
Yep. So it dodges out of the way of your radiant blast. You try to throw some sacred flame at it and just kind of dodge out of the way. And then
The end.
Ghost King's turn. So you know what Ghost King is gonna do?
Listen to me.
Eat toy.
Be my friend. Realize that I'm a strapping young man.
So Ghost King, I think. So you said specifically you didn't mean to wake you.
We didn't mean to wake you. We meant no disrespect.
So I think he says, I will know for certain soon. Make a DC 13 Charisma saving throw.
Charisma?
Yeah.
Thank you for choosing my best one.
Oh!
Nice.
Booyah!
So
I mean,
Yes!
kind of waste of a crit, but it's okay.
I don't care. That's an
it was
awesome
still
type
cool.
of-
It was still cool.
Ah!
4 plus 1.
So what happens is the ghost kind of like seems to take a step towards you, and put its hand like up to your face, and you start to feel it try to like seep into you, and then you're like, nope, nope, and then he kind of like recoils back and he says, a strong will I see, and that's its turn.
That's it?
Mm-hmm. It was gonna possess you, and then it would know for sure whether or not you
Should have let him in, Toity.
I can't handle the I can't.
I'd like to point out the fact that you would have you would have had to roll lower than an 8.
Yeah, it was pretty unlikely.
I mean, hey, that's how I failed my wisdom save, though, is I have
It's
a
true.
+5 modifier, and
Yeah.
I still failed it.
Okay, so we're gonna get 3 attacks from the shadow on Ari.
So 2 straight rolls and 1 with disadvantage, correct? Or no, I guess.
No,
All of them straight rolls, yeah.
Never mind.
Don't worry, I've got some bardic inspiration die.
Well, thanks. The problem is that I suck against these guys. Like, I have no magical weapons, so
1 hit.
1 hit.
How much by?
Holy crap.
I think a significant amount. How much? What's your AC, Ari?
The 16.
Yeah, that'd
So, I
be
mean,
hard
it
to
wouldn't
make
be enough.
Yeah.
I could spend a few. I could spend a few.
Your strength score is reduced by 3.
Well, oh, wait.
Like, permanently?
Until the end of the next long rest.
Yeah, until the target
Here's a-
finishes a short or long rest.
Here's the thing. I could spend a few bardic. I was gonna say I could spend a few bardic inspiration die to make this miss.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, all right.
And you take 11 necrotic damage. Oops, why did I close that? Then we get two disadvantage attacks on Calvitas.
I am starting to feel pretty crummy, though.
Yeah. And then one on Raya. See how this goes. These are both at disadvantage, so I think both of them miss. And the one on Raya.
Oh, glad they had disadvantage and not advantage.
Nope.
If it didn't have disadvantage, and if it had advantage instead. All right, Ari Armani.
I'm like, what the heck? Like, literally, my hit points are gone. My strength is gone. I'm like,
It's like
all right.
like a deep, deep coldness that you've never really felt before, just like draining your life away.
Metagaming this a little bit. What happens if I cast Cure Wounds on them?
You know, I don't know what happens in this edition. I know in 3.5 you would do damage to them,
Yeah, that's what I thought happened.
but I don't actually know if that happens in this edition.
I think it's still that case, but I'd have to check too.
Not that it's too much damage, but it could be more.
More than you can do, maybe.
Let me double check. Cast Cure Wounds on undead. 5. Okay, they don't do it anymore.
Oh, they don't?
Aw.
Nope.
Darn.
Alright, then I am gonna slash at that same one with my short sword. 14 hit,
Yep.
4 damage, and then I guess does 4 kill it?
You're attacking that same one?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, and then I'll use that 18 to attack it again for 3 damage.
And that actually does kill it, yeah.
Sweet.
She's like, no, I don't want this.
Okay, and then I think I'm gonna turn away from the ghost because that's pretty freaking terrifying.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But then I don't know if I'm on my back to it, but I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna turn my back and hit the other one, hit the shadow right here with
Got
my last one without my dex.
Sure.
25.
That hits for sure.
For a whopping 1 damage.
Oh no.
Because that doesn't include my dex. So.
Alright. So this is like was twirling and dodging out of the way and you just barely nick it with your swords. Okay, Toity. What you gonna try now?
Okay, I'm gonna put my hand on Ari. He's like, Ari, I need you to trust me here. Cast Healing Word at first level. Healing for 7. To keep her up a little bit longer. Then I'll turn back to the king and whatever his king is, their name is, grabbing the what do you call it? The staff of
The Serpent's Glory?
picking up the I called it the serpent's glorpy in the character sheet.
Don't know what that is.
I use the serpent's glorpy.
Oh, like lifting up the serpent's glory. It's like, tell your men to stand down before more of them fall. We don't need this to happen.
Yeah, so once he sees that scepter,
Mm-hmm.
his eyes start burning. And like so it's like his spectral hair starts like flaring up. And he says, desecration, betrayal, treachery!
Okay, we'll kill him.
Excellent conclusion, Toity.
I look at him and look at him like, okay, that was a bad idea, apparently. But that's my turn. I use my action to say that to him.
Okay, Kalidas?
Do you actually say, okay, we'll kill them?
Okay, I'll probably say, okay, the diplomatic plan isn't working, guys.
I guess that concludes negotiations.
This is our negotiations.
Yep.
I tried. Actually, that's probably more of what to say, like, well, I tried.
I'll say he tried to possess you. Like, I don't think there's really much.
I think Cal kind of shouts back, I prefer it this way anyway! And gives a swipe at the one that he's been attacking.
Sure.
So that's 20, actually.
That hits, yeah.
But is it at disadvantage still?
It is, actually, yes.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
that's
So you miss.
11.
11
I think.
still misses, yeah.
Okay. Then he will try to take one more swipe.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. Six slappity slaps.
That does not kill him.
I hope I don't die on my next turn.
Oh, and because it's was this my second turn?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I will also, as
Go
my
into a
bonus
frenzy.
action, go into a frenzy.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. So you're slashing away at this thing.
Yes.
Cool. All right, we got spectral bodyguards coming your way, Ari. Let's see how this goes.
I don't like this whole like. No.
Wow, both of them very much miss. Well, that's their turn. That's waste of space.
So
All right.
both
Wait,
of them. Both
I'm
of the
really
purple-
nervous here. So wait, the target dies if this effect reduces its hit points and like just straight up dies.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have 0 maximum hit points.
Yeah.
Crap. Oh my
Okay.
God. That's scary, guys.
Mhm.
Come on, hit them.
Raya.
So,
So both of these
Because-
guys, does life drain look like they reach out their hands to touch?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So it would be funny if they like both reached out because they're on opposite sides. They both reach out to touch at the same time, and she like ducks out of the way and they
Ducks.
just kinda,
They just
They
kind of
grab
like
their
high five each other.
okay. I
they
would
both
like.
get a confidence boost for that.
All right, Jim. I mean, thanks, I guess.
I would like to use my channel divinity to turn undead.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So they all need to make wisdom saving throws, and you need to specify who is who when you make them.
All of the undead in.
All the undead within 30 feet of me,
Okay.
so that's everybody.
All right. All right. So this is the. What saves again? Wisdom.
Wisdom, and
Okay.
it's a DC 13.
The one to the right of Calvitus is first. And then one above him. And then the one next to you, Raya. And we'll just do all
Okay.
3 of those, and then we'll see. What's the DC?
13.
I can make them miss. Ooh.
Looks like
Okay.
only one of them
Okay.
saved.
What's their challenge rating?
Oh, actually, they had disadvantage on saving throws right now, so
Okay.
they all fail.
What's their challenge rating?
Half.
All 3 of those instantly are destroyed.
Just instantly get destroyed. Awesome.
Nice.
That's
okay,
awesome.
so now the bottom ones.
That's amazing. I'm so glad that Raya is here right now.
Digging it. Digging
So
it.
I guess do the 2.
So what does that
challenge ones
look like,
first.
Raya?
Loving it.
What are you actually doing here?
So I kind of just like, instead of like being like outward about it, I kind of like go into more like of a prayer, and I'm like kind of rubbing the holy symbol that's on my shield, and then as soon as it happens, it kind of just like goes and the light comes out for me from in a 30 feet radius.
Cool. And then the other 2 shadows, top, bottom, the like black shadows. Make the saves. They also have disadvantage on this.
Oh, that one makes it. Oh,
So one of them makes it. Okay.
that one's destroyed.
Cool. So does nothing
And
happen
then-
if they succeed?
Nothing happens if they succeed. And then are the 3 ghosties undead or no?
Yeah, they are. I'm opening up
Okay.
the character sheets right now. So
And
top.
if they fail, other stuff happens. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm guessing their CR's above half.
It's true. Yeah. Top specter and then bottom specter.
Okay, so they are turned for 1 minute or until they take any damage, and they have to spend their turn trying to move as far away from me as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. It also can't take reactions. For its actions, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving.
Okay.
So they just have to dash away from me.
Sure.
And unless they're
And-
damaged.
Last Ghost King.
No.
Okay, so everybody just starts fleeing from me.
I mean, they probably just like flee back into the hole.
Get attacks of
On their
opportunity.
turn or like
I'm
Right
guessing
away.
on their.
That is the
It
thing, though.
spends
That,
its turn trying to move
Got it.
away, as far away from me as it can.
got it. Yep.
that's the
They
thing, though,
can't
is
take
that-
reactions, but we can do attacks of opportunity. But the effect ends if they're damaged.
Mhm.
Right.
But I mean, mostly it was for killing with the shadowies.
No, that helps a lot.
And then Ari, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling okay, actually. I'm alright.
Okay. Then I'm done.
All right. So Ghost King is gonna.
Because I
Get
can't
the
move
heck out of
closer to you
Dodge.
guys because the Ghost King is
Run
there.
to the hole.
Yeah. Exactly.
Can he technically? Because technically that'd be moving closer to.
It'd be he could move like here and then
Yeah.
like to that square and then in.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that's where he did anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity on him.
So they just start wailing.
Wait, if you hit him, then once he
Then
takes
he won't.
damage, then the
He won't
effect
run
stops.
away. But I mean, Ari doesn't know that. She thinks that he's just like
Yeah, that's
running
fair.
away.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do it.
Okay. My short sword. Yeah, I hit him.
That stinks. Oh well, we'll kill him, maybe. Is his frightened
Maybe
effect on me still valid?
Yes.
So 3.
Okay.
So he does a whole 3 damage.
Awesome. So then.
So will that have wasted his action or not yet because he didn't get to dash?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I think. Honestly, it doesn't even. That happens before he moves out of the square. So
Right. So
he
that's what I'm
literally
saying,
just
it's like,
moves right back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which means he can still take an action. Which means
Curses.
Wait, no, Toity gets an attack of opportunity too.
it's true. Yeah, go ahead, Toady.
Oh yeah. I don't have a weapon out though.
Oh, okay, so you can punch him.
Can you?
I have a -2 to
I
his
mean,
strength.
it won't work very well.
We'll see.
I could just try and hit him with the with the
Could you cast vicious mockery? No, you can't do that as
I don't think I can do that as a reaction.
You don't have like one of your weapons like on your side?
I guess can I like well my rate I have a dagger I guess that is well I don't have anything that's slashing though, so I'm having a hard time justifying one of them being able to just go like well that's up to Caleb.
Say it again.
If I can justify taking out one of my weapons as an action and just stabbing at him.
Given that you only have a reaction to use in this instance, I don't think so.
Could I use my reaction to pull out my?
Sure. Yeah, and then you won't be able to attack, but yeah. I'm okay with that.
At the reaction, I'll take out the rapier.
Okay, and what happens is the guy reaches out with a withering touch. But first, actually, he's gonna reroll to see if his CSM recharges.
I tried.
Nope.
You guys just want death. I get it.
I'm debating whether I should try to kill him or I should try to make him my slave.
Well, clearly
Choices,
he didn't
choices.
do very well to your, you know.
Yeah, but I can make myself his ruler for the next 8 hours.
Who are you attacking?
Toity.
Does he have disadvantage?
Nope.
You know what? I think I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration to try and make him miss.
Okay.
Wait, he doesn't have disadvantage?
Nope. He does not. Just the other guys do.
Interesting.
He misses now.
All right.
I don't want his ghosty.
So what does that look like when you inspire yourself to dodge out of the way?
Well, no, it's not inspiring it's what's it called?
Uninspiring him, discouraging him.
Cutting words.
So what do you say to like?
You're disgusting.
Oh wait, what is it? What are the things he said to me?
He said, I don't remember the first word. I know he said like, betrayal, treachery.
Desecration.
Yeah, desecration, betrayal, treachery.
Oh, I'm probably going desecration.
Oh my god.
I just imagine we all hear this like language that we don't know and just this mocking tone. And we
So you know what this is? This is the SpongeBob meme.
It is the SpongeBob meme. That's exactly where I was going with this.
Desecration. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm gonna say from now on. The cutting words is just the SpongeBob meme.
That's awesome. All right, yeah. So he pulls his hand back and like hisses at you. Ari,
Yeah, I'm gonna slash at the ghost guy.
do it. That is definitely a hit.
Assuming that hits him both
Mhm.
times. Oh wait, I did my longbow. What the heck?
Oh no.
Dang it. Alright,
So
sorry.
sad.
Okay, 13
Wasted
and
those
23.
Oh no.
Both of those hit actually.
Okay, there you go.
That's like has bodyguards.
For 9 damage, and then I'm gonna roll one more time for the one without my dex.
Does he have slashing resistance too?
Mm-hmm.
So another, so a whole 1 damage. God, that kills me. Oh, that kills me. It could be so much damage,
I'll
Yep.
be right back.
but it's only 10 to get all together. Makes me so sad.
Yep. All right, Tweety.
All right, one shot him.
Give me a second. I just realized I have Shatter on here twice for some reason.
Come over and flank him.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Shatter,
I
Caleb,
can't.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I learned that Shatter doesn't actually break people's weapons when they're holding them.
Higher.
Mm.
Okay, here's my question: are these literally like shadows? Like I could throw something through them?
No, they're like Ari is like actually causing damage to them. I guess you could throw something through them, but it's possible that it would like fall down because it is gonna like encounter resistance when it moves through them.
Okay.
So it's almost like liquid.
Yeah. It's like this floating liquid that if you threw something through, it's possible you would have enough strength to throw it through it, but
In that case, I think I'm just going to cast Shatter as a 3rd level spell. Or
Now, if you do that, are your allies affected?
that's why I was asking if I could throw it through him. Because it's wait, oh, I think I was just checking.
That way
Wait,
you
I
can
have it right
throw-
here. It's a 10-foot radius, so I'm just gonna throw it right here, because then it'll hit him, but not anyone. Those two, but it won't hit anyone else.
so the
And I'll
top
kind of
two.
throw it. Yeah, it'll just hit the purple guy and
Yep.
the king.
Cool.
You roll for damage. $60 Wait, that's not. Wait, let me double check this. Does that change too? What?
I think that's the range in which you can throw the stone.
Oh, okay. I was like, this is not a 60-foot radius.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have to. What is it? It's a con save.
What's the DC?
Oh frick! I think they both make it. It's 15.
Yeah.
Do I make them miss though? I think I'm gonna. You know what? Screw it. I think I'm gonna try and make both of them miss though.
Okay.
Because I want them out.
What kind of damage does Shatter do?
Thunder. Ooh.
Thunder. Feel the thunder.
Is the first one. So that one will fail.
Okay.
And the king will also fail. So, oh no, that's 20 thunder damage. I forgot about the top part.
Got it. It doesn't seem to be very effective.
Ah!
You get a little text at the bottom of your screen that says it's not very effective. You know,
Well, it was worth a shot.
but you do 10 damage to him.
It was the most damage I could do.
I mean, you do 10 to each of them, so I mean, that's pretty good.
Not bad. It's just it could have been better.
I mean, it's better than I literally did 3 attacks on him and did 10 damage. Like, so.
Calvitus Neximus.
Now, because
Easy.
I'm frightened, I can't actually move towards him, can I?
Nope.
Correct, you can't.
Okay, well, I'm going to go cower in this corner, and I'm going to ready an action in case anything comes nearby, and like kind of stand and hunker down and defend.
Sure.
Well, this
You guys got this. All yours.
And our DPS is currently being a coward. I mean, I know there's not anything you can do, not much you can do about it, but
I mean, what else are you
So-
gonna do?
the specter that was hit with shatter stays, but the other one takes the dash action, correct? Because of
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, the other one. And
I'm
you don't
gonna
have
let
a
him
reaction
go.
left. You don't have a reaction left.
oh, that's true.
It's
I
still
don't.
the same round anyway.
Yeah. So it spends its turn, just kind of like going into the hole.
Yeah, because it has to use its movement and its
Yep.
dash.
it's one less we have to worry about. And we're not being flanked anymore. Well, I'm being.
That other specter though does, I think, attacks Toity
Yeah.
with disadvantage.
Straight roll.
Or yeah, you're right. Yeah. Forgot about that.
Miss.
Miss either way. Raya.
I'm going to throw out a guiding bolt at the king and see if I can hit him. And I don't.
I think I accidentally deleted the shadow whose turn was on the order, so I'm just gonna make the shadow just disappear into the pit because that's what it would do. It's just scared.
Even though it succeeded against my... Okay.
Mhm.
It's just easier just to get rid of them.
Yeah, it's just easier to get rid of them.
Okay. I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Cool. The end.
All right, it is Ghost King's turn. He is going to... I think he's going to try to possess Ari.
Oh no.
So, Ari, you want to make a DC 13 Charisma saving throw for me?
I
Wait, I have to see if it recharges. Wait a second.
Oh, I so wish he would come and possess.
Nope, it doesn't. Never mind. He can't do it.
How would that work if he possessed Calvitus?
I'm not even
Possess
sure.
Like,
That's
he
the one
just
that's
goes-
already
he
been
goes
He's
there,
not
like,
gonna try. I just have some sneaking suspicion that he won't try on Calvitus.
Like, it would just be fun. Like, he goes in and there's already someone else there. It's like, hi.
Yeah, Darius is just like, sorry
Can
about
you
that.
scooch over?
Okay, so he's just gonna attack Toity again with his Withering Touch.
Ooh.
Yeah, that just hits.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to roll an 8 to make it miss, and that's not happening.
16 necrotic damage.
That's it? Just necrotic?
Yep.
Good, because that's like half my hit points. Over half my hit points.
All right, Ari, our money.
Short swords! 12 and
Stabby,
25.
stabby, slice, slice.
Both of them hit. You're attacking the Ghost King.
Dang, really? 12 hits this guy? Holy cow.
Yep.
Alright.
He has
Five.
a natural armor of none.
3, so 8 damage, and then another one with my minus my dex for 3 damage.
Okay.
11 though total,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep,
Yep.
11 total. It's not bad.
Sounds good. So you're just slashing into this guy, and he's like attempting to like block with his. He has like a maca weedle in one hand, and
Really?
yeah. So he's attempting to block, but like you're just like slashing past him, and
Is it like temperance?
no, it's not like exactly temperance, but
Okay.
it's definitely a maca weedle. Toity, is you.
Oh, that's slashing. Oh, dang it. Okay. I was thinking of doing Cloud of Daggers, but that does slashing damage, so never mind.
But it's a magical weapon, though, isn't it?
It's still slash. Well, it's.
No, but it's okay if it's a magical weapon,
Oh, it is. I also am not sure I want to.
right?
Is that the case?
Well, you're attacking with a rod of rulership.
No. I
With
was
Cloud
gonna
of
think we were
Daggers.
doing Cloud of Daggers.
No, it would be whatever damage type it has. I don't.
But I thought because
I
it's a
guess that counts as magic. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on him because it's gonna at least do something. It's the best I can do right now. Because the thunder didn't do much. Apparently, I guess. Dang it, it's not rolling.
So now that I'm looking at it, it probably should have done full damage.
Oh, really?
Because it's from non-magical attacks, and technically that would be magical. So.
Well, he's about to take this much.
Cool. Not done.
And at the beginning of his turn. As soon as I figure out what the heck.
Well, so yeah, okay, sounds good. Calvitas, you're just gonna keep cowering in the corner there.
I mean, what else can I do
Yeah, that's fair.
besides run? So I think obviously Rage has ended at this point, and he's just kind of just listening to the, like we just get a shot of Cal just sitting crouched behind a corner, and his eyes just are shifting around.
Yeah,
back and
we
forth.
found out that if there's anything that Calvitas is afraid of, it's mortality.
I mean, he has been living for 1,000 years, well,
Mhm.
being dead for 1,000 years, and sort of.
All right, Spectre attack. So the Spectre can actually wait. Yep, Spectre can move through people, so it's just gonna move over here. So it has advantage now. Slash the regular roll. He's gonna attack Ari. So this ghost just like goes through you.
Like,
Yeah.
gross.
It's pretty gross.
Nope.
Okay, right.
I'm gonna try and Sacred Flame the king. Needs to make a dex save. Or take 12 damage of
All right.
radiance.
He succeeds on this dex save,
Excellent.
as expected.
Perfect. I love it so much.
Yep. All right. It is Ghost King's turn. Let's see.
I'm so happy that I'm frightened and I can't.
Oh.
So
get
he
rid of my
automatically takes that
brand
damage
spanking
then?
new wings.
Yep, I have it pulled up.
So is it at the beginning of his turn?
Yeah, I believe so. 7.
Yeah, he's dead.
That's why I did it.
I was hoping that it wasn't at the beginning of his turn because he had some
I
tricks.
mean, I can double check.
No, it's all good.
But
I
I'm
think
pretty-
that's pretty much.
I'm
what it
pretty
is.
sure it's the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
So the Ghost King is dead?
Mm-hmm.
So am I frightened anymore?
No, you are not.
No.
Good.
Yep, when it starts his turn there, so.
Okay.
Oh, praise the one who paid my debt.
And raise the ghost up.
From the dead.
From the pit.
And brought the ghost back down to death.
That works too.
I'm not adding that one to the list.
Sacrilege.
I mean, we already have one of those.
Wait, yeah, what did we do last time? Our Todd is an awesome Todd.
That's what it was. Our Todd.
Our Todd.
It is an awesome Todd.
Todd, he reigns.
Okay, so is it okay? You still find that?
Ari. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna turn around and slash at the specter.
Wait.
Yep.
I almost hope you don't kill him because I want Calvitas to.
Okay, so
So that's
wait,
4.
round down 4, 3. So that's 7 damage.
It's 8.
Not done
It
yet.
should be 8 damage so far.
Huh? No.
9 plus 7 is 16.
Oh.
Well, I think those are separate attacks and they get halved at each time.
Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's what I've been
unfortunately,
doing.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So, and then I'm gonna roll one more time without my dex. For a dinky 1 damage.
All right, not dead yet. 280.
Not dead.
Would you like to finish this?
Yeah, I'm gonna do another cloud. I wish I could move the other.
No, Tweety, don't waste your cloud of daggers.
Well, here's the thing. What time is it again?
10
10
o'clock in the
a.m.
morning.
Oh, in the morning. Okay, never mind.
We still have the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna waste that then. I'll just stab at it.
Do it.
Stab with my rapier.
I believe that hits. Yeah. It did.
Whoa.
Dang
It's
it!
very dead.
Good thing I
Good
didn't
job,
waste the cloud
guys.
of daggers.
Good job, team. Minus Calvitas. I mean, it wasn't really his fault. Like, he couldn't do anything.
Yeah. So
For a second, I was like, I feel like I did nothing. And then I was like, oh, wait, I killed 4 of the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Mhm.
kind of a big deal.
So
Yeah.
the ectoplasm of the leftover undead just kind of like splatters to the ground, and you have been victorious against all these undead monstrosities. It's a good job.
So, what happened to the 2 guys? Like,
They just stay
They
down there. They don't come
fled.
back up.
but I want to kill them.
We get.
They don't come back
technically-
up.
I think technically for winning the encounter against them, we still get the same
Yeah, you'll
amount
still
of
get the XP.
experience. Yeah.
No, but I want to, like, Ari's like,
I mean, you can climb down the kilometer
Feel
long
free,
pit.
yeah, to go down to the pit.
no, but still.
I
Like,
originally thought we were.
I don't like that there's, like, living things still alive.
Technically, they're not living. They're
Or
undead.
dead things still alive.
Dead thing's still moving. That's a good way of putting it. But yeah, so yeah, what do you guys do?
I think so. Cal kind of comes to his senses and is like, wait. And he like backflips. He like uses the spring jump and backflips up onto the top of the thing that here behind him. How tall is it? This little rock thing that I've been
Oh,
hiding
that's a
behind.
pillar. That's pretty tall. There's no way you could. Well, I mean, maybe you could. Make an athletics check.
I mean, I do have the
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
athletics or acrobatics.
I think you're probably better at athletics, right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
going
he's
to say
better
you'd
at
be
that.
better.
Yeah, I think it's athletics.
Okay.
That's the kind of thing you don't question. You just accept.
Oh,
So you definitely do
night
that.
Ending the night with a crit.
It's definitely a thing that happens.
I mean,
You hear the gong sound as you backflip up onto the pillar.
And he like turns around and he's like gets ready to attack and he's like, "I gotta get sleep." And I think he like just takes a spear. Like we just get a shot of the little ectoplasm, and we just see a spear just go.
Yeah, sure.
Let me just move mine. Of all the things to get a nat 20 on.
Well, that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Torty, were you speaking to that thing?
Oh yeah, he wasn't very happy that I had this rod here. I don't know quite why, but I'm feeling it may have been his in a previous life.
I don't know.
That's something
Wow.
about treachery and desecration.
Well, that's nice.
Who knows? Maybe
I'm glad
something
we
else
could,
just like him.
I'm glad that we could end his
Right?
unrest in death.
That's one way you could put it, I guess.
Shrugs.
So you guys are gonna try to climb down the pit?
I mean, Ari's not gonna go down there by herself. Like,
Didn't we just see like a bunch of tombs? Didn't they see?
We didn't see it. The audience saw it.
Oh, okay.
Ari saw it too. You could tell.
Saw
maybe
the
not.
tombs at the bottom.
No, at the very bottom. No, I said like
No,
all
they were all
throughout,
Oh, lining.
carved. Yeah, lining it. You saw those.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason for me to go down there because all it would be is disturbing the dead.
Yep.
So I'm not gonna go down.
any
I already-
chance any of you guys have a mold earth?
I don't think so, but I could. Let's see.
You might be able to prepare it
No.
next.
No, I just have meld into stone.
Oh, that would work too.
Because it would be nice. If
I
we
get
could, like,
stone. I
block
could get
this.
stone shape at level 4.
It'd be nice if we could like fill this pit with like something.
Not an earthbender.
Yeah, I could get stone shape at level 4 and then take many days to put something over the pit. It would take like many days because I can only do 5 feet at a time.
Oh dang. Okay.
How tall is the pillar I'm on?
I'd say like 10, 12 feet, something like that.
Okay.
So Ari's just gonna mark this spot on her map and say
Don't go here.
"Go steeping." I mean, we killed it. Like,
It's
we
true,
should
it's
be
true.
fine. But just note on this spot, there's a big pit.
Don't
Alright,
throw
great.
things down the pit.
Hey, I mean, you start a fire down there, and then like a never-ending fire, and you got a trash hole.
Are we gonna take a short rest here?
I mean, we can.
I don't need to.
Thank you.
Oh, let's see.
I could take the bardic rest and get all my bardic inspiration back.
I'm fine with taking a short rest here because that'll give me my strength back.
That'd probably be a good thing.
But not your max hit points back. Not yet.
No, not that yet. But I mean, I'll take my battles.
Yep.
So, yeah. You guys want
If they're taking a short rest, then I'll take the hour to kind of investigate around and see if there's anything around this pit.
Sure, want to make an
of
investigation check?
interest. Yeah, because I don't need to take a short rest. I'm good. Nope. There's some rocks.
Yep, there's some rocks. That's all you know.
I would like to also take.
Oh yeah, so Calvius, remember you made that history check before. Now that you're
Yeah,
looking at it a little bit closer, I mean obviously you can see that it's like some sort of weird tomb thing. But I think you see, you notice, you can guess at what this platform was for. So your guess is that this was some sort of weird like sacrificial pit, where like they'd like kill the person. So now you look at some like really old blood stains right at the top of like the platform that maybe would be misconstrued as something else by someone who didn't have your understanding of history, of like stonework and stuff. But you can definitely tell it's blood stains like right at the top of this pillar. So people would like have their throats cut. Probably, this is your guess. Throats cut like at the top of this pillar, top of this platform, and then be like thrown in the pit. So that's a thing.
How pleasant.
It was part of this like ritual, probably. You're guessing.
So, I'm guessing this place was used for some sort of ritual sacrifice.
Would I be able to make a religion check to see if I would know if it had to do with anything like religious?
Sure, yeah, do it.
Nope.
Nope, you don't know. Who knows, Raya?
Maybe.
Not you.
I'd like to.
I've just been rolling so badly.
Yes, you
tonight.
have.
I'd like to. I want to do an investigation check. I kind of want to check around here, but I also want to know if I could figure out like, would there be some sort of like weapons or other sort of treasure or loot that we would find down
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make the roll.
As you're
But that-
searching around, I just go, Darius, I already looked. There's nothing around here. It's just rocks. Some leaves.
Yes, but rocks can be valuable and used for many wonderful purposes.
We imagine Calvitas using a rock to like crush someone's head.
Is it like Darius Calvius or Calvitus Calvius?
No, actually Calvitas. Yeah.
So investigation, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
And
It's rock.
Hard to say. Yeah.
I told you. Just drop.
I want to go up to Darius and ask him about a few things he belted out in the middle of battle.
probably
so-
jumps
So,
down
he,
from
so
here.
he said, "Not this again." And what was the other one he said?
This body, something.
Something about this cursed body or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that effect,
About the light.
like,
That's what I
isn't
said.
that permanent or no?
Oh, the light spell?
No, the aging 10 years thing.
You don't. I mean, you haven't tried to reverse it at all with anything, so.
I mean, I have lesser restoration, but I think it'd just be a waste of a spell. I think it would need greater restoration.
Won't know until you try.
So Darius, he said a few things when the ghost people popped up. What was that all about?
What things? You mean like die evil ghoul that's trying to kill my face? Because you know,
Like something about not this again and this cursed body.
Hi, Emily.
yes, not this again, as in not this fighting business again. Because you know I hate that fighting business.
I don't think you do. I'm not certain that's been the case the past few days.
What was the other one?
Something about this blessed.
Not this body. No.
This cursed body.
Um. Darius kind of like Cal kind of thinks for a second, and he thinks, "Oh man, what would he say here?" Oh, you know, just appreciate. I did not appreciate my ancestry. You see, dwarves have a tendency to be mountain dwarves or hill dwarves, and there's some what is it, Duger? Durgar. There are Durgar dwarves, and I am sometimes sad because what a glorious thing it would be to be a Durgar dwarf.
Can I roll to see how full of BS he is?
Yeah, roll some insight.
Ancestry is a very large word for Darius.
Calvitas, would you like to roll deception?
Ah, frick! Come on!
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, he didn't do much better, but better enough. Yeah, so you don't see anything wrong with the statement. It's just Darius being weird. Like normal.
Fine.
Then he like looks often like as you're kind of like eyeing him and trying to figure this out. He, is there maybe like are there like any critters around?
Critters? Like animals?
like is there like maybe like a rabbit or something that?
I think there is. Yeah, there's probably like a little like rodent of some sort in the grass.
Okay, so I think Darius kind of looks over and he's like, "Oh hey, look, a thing!" and runs over to it and tries to go catch it.
Okay, then that's probably actually what makes things
Right,
make
exactly.
Like I was like,
It's just Darius.
okay, maybe it's just Darius being Darius. I guess.
Would you like to make a survival check, Calvitas, to catch that rabbit thing?
Maybe is that
Yeah,
a roll
I
of
would.
3?
Because gosh darn it, I have the survival. I'm proficient in survival for some
Yeah, okay,
reason.
you can do it.
Sweet. So what do I catch? I wrote
it's
through the
some
thing,
sort
and
of like weird like South American hair, right? Like yeah.
I think how he just like captures it and it's kind of struggling at first, but he like kind of wrestles it down and starts kind of petting it and trying to calm it. So do I do animal handling for that?
Yeah, do it. I'd love to see where this is going.
You don't handle animals very well usually. Oh, okay. There you go.
Okay, yeah, it kind of nervously settles down.
He's like, there we go. Works every time.
Can I
If could-
speak to it?
No, if I could just get that stupid flying bird.
I think he was just talking about Buck.
He was. Can I
I'm
see
sorry,
that it
flying
catches this
lizard.
rabbit thing. Can I go over can I like go over and ask Darius if I can talk to it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Ari starts to come over.
Hey, Darius, I wanna talk to that rabbit thing that you just caught.
He turns around and says, okay, but I swear if you steal this one from me too, we're going to have trouble.
From you too? When have
You
I
know.
ever stolen something from you?
Buck?
Buck was mine?
And tell me again how you got him.
Well, Calvitas wouldn't know that for one.
No, he was
well,
in
he
he was in
was.
Darius' body. He knows
well,
everything
I guess
Darius knows.
Darius.
Yeah.
That's true, I guess. I mean, you went up to the tower to go get him, but I asked you to get him for me. And you happily did that for me because you're my friend.
Right.
Presumptuous statements.
You know, you're making a lot of assumptions. But I guess you're used to that.
Oh.
Dude, there's so much shade that those shadow creatures can come out.
I'm not
roll
getting
it.
disadvantage.
You should roll a dex check to see how well you threw that shade.
Oh my gosh.
Can I roll some kind of insight to see like what is happening?
And I think after he says that, he thinks for a moment and says, wait, no, Darius wouldn't say that. Then he adds, which turns out to be to your benefit more often than not.
Okay.
I think rolling insight.
Can I just roll insight to see like if I
Yeah.
notice that something's
Mhm.
off? Not necessarily that
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
that's my demon, but just that something's off.
Yeah, there's a couple steps that's gonna have to happen before you realize that, but
Oh yeah, of course. Nope, don't notice anything. I'm like, which I mean makes sense. Ari's not that.
yeah, Ari doesn't seem to be that in tune with human emotion, so
He's being so obvious and we're rolling so
I know, it's great. It's like that show. It's like all the shows where like you as the audience is just screaming like, how do you not know what's going
like,
on?
Okay, like the Joe Schmo show. Did you guys ever watch
Mm-mm.
that?
No.
It was like where one guy thought he was like in a game show and staying in a house with all these people, and everyone else besides him were actors,
Mm.
Oh, how funny.
and he didn't know.
Okay, so now I want to speak to the hair.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, what do you say?
Hello, little one.
Please help me. Please help me.
Oh, shoot! Holy crap. Can I like try to pick him up?
I don't know. Can you? Can she, Calvitas?
Take him from Calvitas.
As she starts to reach out, he says, what did I just say?
I just want to hold him.
Go hold your big bird thing.
I can't. He's too big.
Buck
just
kind of like
makes
looks at his girth and he's just like, what?
That
Just let
just
me-
makes
Just
the
let
bigger
me,
they are, the better the hugs.
Darius, just let me hold him. I'll give him right back to you, I promise.
Roll a persuasion check.
Fine.
Because I don't know if you.
Nope. Nope, I rolled a 5.
So many bad rolls.
What would the persuasion be against? Like,
It's
would
just
I mean, it's just
whatever you decide
Persuasion.
is the obstacle.
Yeah.
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 But I feel like a
Oh.
5 wouldn't make
I don't
it.
Yeah.
think so.
No. I mean, I guess you could roll like wisdom to see like you're patient enough. Like, I don't know.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
I think he looks at you and just kind of, I think he kind of just drops the rabbit and walks away.
Oh, so the rabbit just
The
like,
rabbit just
falls to the
runs.
ground.
The rabbit just books it. Yeah.
Okay, I want to cheese it.
Okay. Make
no.
a either survival or athletics. Like
This poor bunny.
What am I better at? I'm better at athletics, actually. Okay, that's good. Okay, athletics. Oh yes!
nice. You
I
catch
the
that rabbit so good.
Isn't that the same thing I rolled to catch him? Yes. This is a very not.
Oh, this poor little hair. Okay, yeah, I catch it, and I want to, like, because I still want to speak with animals. So I'm like, wait. And I, like, pick it up. Like,
Yeah.
maybe it, like,
He says,
barely gets
"Stop,
away.
stop, please, let me go, please."
No, I have some questions for you, little, and I'm, like, holding it, like, right in front of me, and I'm like, no. I
Okay,
just
make
have
it make
some
an animal handling check.
Okay. Yeah.
Whew, yeah. So you managed to calm it down. He says, "Why was that scary man holding me?
That's just Darius. He's a good man.
He is a scary man.
No,
He is a scary man
Why do you say that?
because he is."
Little one, it's okay in here. So I kind of like take him over to like the corner of the forest, like just away.
Well, you're in the
from
middle of a
everyone.
grassland, but yeah.
Well, okay, whatever. Away from
Just saying.
everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you want to ask him?
So you see my friend over there, the Pterodon.
Yes.
Uh,
I don't know how else to respond to that.
he said something about this island being unnatural. Do you know anything about that?
I am confused. What is unnatural?
I don't think this bunny's quite as smart as Buck.
Because he hasn't experienced many unnatural things yet.
Well, I mean, he's right next to an undead pit.
Maybe that's natural for this
You could ask him. Like you could like I'm not trying to cut off a conversation. It's just
No, I know.
how he's responding.
Have you seen the ghost people before?
Usually we stay away from here. It's better now
Why is it better?
because not here. Things not here. Empty-er.
Okay. Do you know what the Isle of Graves is? Is it this place?
What is a grave?
Well, I'm gonna put you in if you don't give me answers.
Okay. Thank you, little one. And I like pet him and then like set him down on the ground.
Books it. Yeah.
I want to try and catch the rabbit now.
Oh well.
You're like,
give me an
dinner.
athletics roll.
I changed my mind.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So you guys kind of rest and chill here, and then move on.
Yeah, so now it's 11, right?
Yeah, because we took a short rest. So maybe it would be like 11:30.
Like right now for me.
Yeah, so I think this is probably a good place to call it for tonight.
I was thinking.
So let's write that in.
Let's just keep in mind that we still have another 6 hours of travel.
I'll write that down in the notes. Okay, cool. Each of you get 525 XP for that encounter.
525.
Yep.
I'm over 10,000.
Oh, I didn't make over 9,000 joke last time.
Too late now.
Oh no! I mean, technically, we're still over 9,000.
Wait, how much was it? 525?
525. Mm-hmm. Well, I think that is it for this episode of Terra Nullius as our party heads into the grassland further. It will be interesting to see where this goes next. Obviously, there's some like tensions in the air. There's some character insights that have gone unnoticed. And we'll see.
Some that have gone noticed.
Some that have gone noticed. Yeah. We'll have to see how it all turns out. So, are we all good for next week? Do we know?
Us.
Yeah, I'll be at the beach, so kind of unknown how good my Wi-Fi
Sure.
is going to be,
Yeah.
but I'm still planning on being here.
Okay. Sounds good. Jordan?
So speaking of news,
We'll talk after. Or
Just say whether or not you'll
Yeah,
you'll be able to do it next week, and then
next
we
week
can.
I won't be here.
Next week you won't be here.
I will not.
Okay. All right. We'll figure out what we're gonna do then.
We're gonna cry. We already said so.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, I guess. So, but we'll figure out what we're gonna do next week then. And in the meantime, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Have a great week. See you.